welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Paperboy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
And today we continue the warehouse tour. We've turned the corner here.
We have.
And we're going to walk on down. Now we've got lots and lots of stuff over here, just as far up as the eye can see. Yep. Do have a quick question for you.
Sure. This is the movie area. We got VHS movies, DVDs over there.
Now I see you've got some stickers and all that on these.
Yep.
Do they mean anything for you, or
No.
they came with it?
They came with, when I bought the shelving, they were on the shelving. They're previously used. I do buy the used ones if I can, just because you save a lot of money and there's no difference really.
Well, the reason I was asking that, and this is kind of important to everybody, and it ties into yet another thing. I notice you've got the date codes, as you see, on everything, and they're written right on the box.
Correct.
And you had said to me a long time ago, and I never really thought about it, but you're absolutely true. If you do this sort of thing where you write your inventory numbers on the box, always write them on the box. Do not write them on the covers.
No, and we do the back as well, because sometimes they have a bad habit where putting them in backwards, and then you don't know what it is.
Yep. And what I do in Paperboy Central is I not only do both sides, I do all four sides of it as well myself. I do that too, just because you might come at it at an angle and see it at a different angle and say, oh, that's what I need, that's what I need.
Right.
The reason you don't put it up on the tops is because the tops can get easily moved. Same thing where I was going to say you really don't want to put it here, the stickers over here, is because that kind of limits you in what you can move necessarily.
Well, it changes it too if we consolidate and so forth, or if a box is completely empty, we sold out, we pull it. So yeah, definitely, you know, we might be able to put like
a sticker,
a number like this is all number 1 or 1A or something if we're doing coding by shelving, but you know, for the or years, sometimes we're doing by years, 2010, 2011. This could be all 2010 and so forth.
Right.
You know.
Yep. So hopefully those little couple of tips will help you a little bit there. Again, do not mark the covers because they're too easily misplaced, go on the wrong box. Whereas the box itself, odds of you taking everything out of one box, putting it into a different box, and mixing the boxes up aren't real high. And if you do that, you've got a lot of inventory problems.
Well, we did have the issue with the old garage where a bunch toppled over Hot Wheels, and they were all combined into different boxes. The person that put on it, so we have to special label them. Like you have to look through 10 boxes to look for, you know, to find one. But it is what it is.
Those kind of things happen, and that's peculiar to the Hot Wheels themselves, as opposed to magazines. It's probably not going to happen that well. And the other thing with the Hot Wheels is, you know, for magazines, if one item and you're looking at it, one magazine, and that had happened in the past where you brought magazines in and you asked me to do a little bit of research, figure out which box to put them back in.
Right.
You've got 200 Hot Wheels. You can't do the research to figure out this one goes in this box, this one goes in the box. So it looks like we've got some more stuff down over this way.
Yeah, we're at the back wall where we ran out of room for the big shelving, so we ended up we actually just did this and consolidated our DVDs down to make room. But you know, these shelving units are like $50. You can buy them at Target, Walmart, and they're not bad. You know, but against the back wall, we didn't have as much room to get a ladder through, so we had to eliminate the big shelving here. But we do have some custom wooden shelves here as well that we store toys for the holiday season. They're too big to put in banker boxes, so we put them on these shelves. Some areas are coded. The new employees started coding some of the stuff, so you know, shelf C2, A2, whatever, B2. And
and that's a different story, which kind of flies in the face of what I said over here with the stickers.
Yes.
But this is for actual shelves. And I know the answer, but why don't you put these things in boxes?
They're just too big. A lot of it's just too big and bulky.
And a lot of it, there'd be no point. You get a banker's box, you put this Alice in Wonderland in a banker's box.
You're wasting
it's
a
the
lot
only
of
item
room.
in a box.
You're wasting a lot of room where
you're wasting a box.
You can stack these like Jenga pieces and, you know, save a lot of space.
Well, and then another reason why is you put this in a box and it's 101821 TOY1.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for that box. Which is going to be faster, looking for that box with one item in it, or looking for the Cheshire Cat?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, that just jumps out at you as something or other.
Sure.
So we're going to go down to the midpoint over here today and talk about a couple of things we have. Why don't we kind of turn this into a little bit of a fun little toy shop bolo Christmas video?
Okay.
Why don't you kind of tell us about a couple of the items up here, and I may ask a couple of questions because I've never been back here before, so I'm like a kid in a toy store, I guess.
Actually, the one that stands out for me is right up here. I just picked this up. This is a vintage Buddy L. I think it's around World War II era. It looks like it's crappy condition, very rusty, and it looks like it's not worth a whole lot of money. Well, believe it or not, I paid $100 for it.
Oh. Wow.
And
what's the scrap value? About $1?
probably a similar one sold for like $200 to $250. I think this is going for $400 right now.
Oh my
So I don't know if this is, believe it or not, could be in better condition than the one that sold before. But hit a lot of people asking about the wheels, the tires, are they rolling? And it seems to be in good working order. So maybe that's the reason. But
roughly what year is that? Any idea?
1940s.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, very cool piece.
Now looking down over here, I see an item that we featured in one of our Instagrams. One of the tips of the day, this Tonka cement mixer over here. So that did finally get listed, and it's put up over there. Yeah. Do check us out on Instagram if you haven't already. Everything up here is for sale as well, so certainly if you see something in here that you're interested in, reach out to us through the channel. It's all for sale. Obviously, we're not a museum, although sometimes it seems like we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any other? I see you've got some plush over here.
Got some plush. We got some trucks. I just picked up a Star Wars collection, vintage Star Wars, and very cool stuff there.
No, this over here, although it doesn't jump out at you, I wanted to ask you about this over here. What are these?
Those are movie reels, 16mm movie reels.
Now, I remember in the past you had said that even just I think we've done this on Instagram as well, or maybe on one of our Bolo videos, do check those out. You said that even the containers sell.
Yes, yeah, they do, $15-20, some of them, yeah, absolutely.
So just if you see those out somewhere or other and you don't really deal in the movies, but they got a couple of empty containers, pick those up as well, because maybe somebody went through and grabbed the movies and left the containers behind.
Sure.
Hey, heck, you can probably get the containers for $1 a piece, I would expect at a
Yeah.
sale, because they're looking at it going, these are just empty containers. Who would possibly want these?
Exactly, yeah. Definitely.
I see a couple of. Looks like the rebels defeated the AT-AT Walker.
Oh, there's Paperboy.
Nice. Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, that can't be. He's not talking.
Looks like the rebels defeated the AT-AT Walker over here.
Oh, yeah.
We got that over here. Mr. Bob, Swamp Thing. Now this looks like, is this a newer Swamp Thing, or when did that come
That's
out?
an older one. Probably,
really?
1990s, I want to say, that, around there.
Oh, wow. You got a Funko Pop over here, Thor. I mean, just a lot of neat stuff over here.
Or Hulk. It's actually Hulk.
Is it Hulk?
It
says Thor up there.
Well, that's from the series.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
Prove me wrong on air. Sure, why not? So you go ahead on down. Why don't we talk, last item, why don't we talk about these couple of Kiss styles I see over
bought
here.
a Kiss collection, and these are awesome pieces. They obviously sold out years ago from Spencer's. They go about for $500 a piece right now. Yeah. I think they cost like over $100 when they came out years ago.
Wow.
We got a set of 4. We broke them up. We tried selling them as a set, but not many people want a couple. But $2,000 to buy them, so we broke them down in case someone just has a favorite character from the group.
Right. And if you want to come down this way, I want to show one last thing, and this is kind of an important thing. And right before we started shooting Mr. Magazine, and my hat's off to you for having done this, because this shows you're worried about safety. Why don't you explain what you had done over here?
So the fire extinguisher has to be here. It has to be updated every year. You got to pay for that service. And when I was walking by to show Paperboy what we were going to film, I saw a bunch of boxes covering it, and all you saw was like this here. I said, well, that's an issue not only for OSHA or anywhere else, but
in
fines.
case they need it.
Yeah, right, exactly.
In case
It needs to be.
need it.
It needs to be out
Easily
there,
accessible.
easily accessible. You got it. So
Yep.
we solved that problem fast. I'll tell the employees make sure they don't cover it again, and we're good to go.
And I have one last question for you. You may not know the answer to it, but I'm kind of wondering, are there requirements, and there must be, on height for fire extinguishers? I mean, it's obviously been serviced and everything, so it's okay.
It has to be reachable. You have to have a sign above it like the one right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely. And, I let them do whatever, there might be certain sizes for maybe yours at home is smaller than that one.
Yes, definitely is. Yes, yep.
And then we need so many per square feet as well. So I think we have 6 in this building, So.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. So hopefully that helps you some. And again, if you saw anything up there that you like, anything you wanted to comment on, some really, really neat things over there. I'm not a toy collector, and I really don't want to keep doing this video because somehow or other I think I can end up being a toy collector out of some of the neat stuff I see over here, which it's just awesome stuff over there. Next video we're going to head on down, a little preview, talk about a whole bunch more toys and all that kind of thing. So that should be a lot of fun as well. Do comment down below. Tell us how you like this. Hopefully you saw some really, 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 really neat things over there. And we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.